Convert on 3rd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks.
4-yard line.
Here's Carson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. I don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme. When you have a blocker on a defender, and then the running back can read it, find the proper hole, and just go, sometimes a thing of beauty.
And it's incomplete. It's a dangerous pass. That's what it was. And it brings up 2nd down. This is Carson. He'll get 3 up to midfield. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
From midfield now, here's Wilson. He lets it fly. This is caught inside the 15.
Another Seahawks. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now it's Carson. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13.
The tackle by
just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
That was a really nice play, able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain.
Wilson with the
and he's going to work this one down to about the 5.
At the 5.
8 yards on the ground there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2.
Operating from the gun, Wilson escaping feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
Pete Carroll, no stranger to rolling the dice. He'll roll it again. 4th down, they're going for it. They go with the option on 4th down, left side, and he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On 2nd down, Eckler. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Third and 2, Herbert. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. A big play there. Taking it in. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. And he's able to put it through.
Makes the score. Chargers 36. Seahawks.
Long now will kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
We'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's Wilson. Throw left side complete. That's Carson. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
He lets it fly for Lockett. He's got it at the 15. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. That goes for a gain of 31.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle around twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
So after the big play, look at this. All the way down at the 15 now on first and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays. So not quite a first and goal just yet as they come up now second and inches.
At the Chargers' 5-yard line.
To throw again is Wilson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Incomplete on the throwaway. It's now third down.
The offense on third down tonight, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. They're looking at third and a few inches. And to give this time to the tailback. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a first and goal.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try to run with Carson. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a second and goal.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Wilson connects with Tyler Lockett. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
It'll be Carson. They run for it. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead a little bit further.
Chargers 36, Seahawks 29. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game.
Herbert has it knocked free. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
So danger averted for the moment, but now here's a 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Herbert. He's going to look downfield for Henry. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
After what they've faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
Here's Ty Long now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And he'll get credit for a punt inside the 20, not by much, but inside the 20 at the 19-yard line.
Their own 19-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And it feels like the momentum has shifted. They scored, then their defense forces that last punt. And now a chance to tie the game on this possession. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game.
28-yard line.
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now left side on the swing pass. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there, picked up the 1st down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as to understand where they are on the field?
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw. They'll run the screen with Carson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 7 yards there on the 1st down screen play. This is where, of course, it's good to have a veteran quarterback under center.
You would just be able to put on one of those blood pressure clips, and nothing would be different for him. He's done it many times before, expects to get it accomplished again.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
There's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. The throw complete to Dorsett. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Buying time to his left. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. It's a gain of 3, and it gets him the 1st. they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6. Throwing now is Wilson. He's got his man. That's Josh Gordon. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th.
At the 23-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 23-yard line.
Back to throw. And he can't corral it. That would have wrapped it up if he'd been able to hold on. Instead, it brings up 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw. Going for it all. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now.
Intended for Tyler Lockett. Incomplete. Casey Hayward on the coverage.
That's the reason we ball for the circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down.
56 the mark. 56 is the mark. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, y'all.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And he's got Lockett. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. It's a pickup of 19 yards on the play. And the decision to go for it pays off. They've got a 1st and goal. Wilson will hand to Carson on the option. And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with an extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win. Obviously, the excitement level here is almost a fever pitch. Down 1 is tempted to go for 2. I say you go ahead and kick the extra point. You got the home crowd carried into overtime.
I'm with you. I do see some fans, though, holding up 2 fingers. Easy now.
Yeah, but they're not the ones who have to actually make that call, are they?
And now the decision is to go for 2. A gutsy call, and this, in effect, is your ball game right here. One last shot for Wilson. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he will get